This is the Rose Granite Quarry at Aswan in Egypt. And this is where we will see the unfinished obelisk. In fact, two. The main unfinished obelisk, which is quite famous, is estimated at 1,200 tons in weight. So we're going to have a look at that. We're also going to look at different ways that the granite was cut. And that should be quite intriguing because we'll see the hand technology in terms of making grooves, breaking the stone, but we'll also probably, or at least hopefully, see examples of lost ancient technology. And that'll be fun. Stay tuned. So again, here is an example of the conventional way that stone is cut. Wedges are put in a row to weaken the stone, and then it naturally wants to fracture through force of pounding the wedges or filling them, making them swell with water. You see this all over the world. To some degree they still do it today in a lot of places. But what we're going to show next is the great unfinished obelisk and how it differs from this technique. This is obviously done by hand. So here you get to see up close, or at least from above, the scale of the unfinished obelisk. 1,200 tons. You see the marks on the surface. Those are not the marks of somebody with stone hammers pounding away. These marks inside the groove, the channel on that side, those are not the marks of stone hammers. Those are the marks of ancient technology, because here, there we see, you see those tooth-like things, projections. Again, that's where wedges would have been put in conventional stone, hand stone extraction. But that is completely different from that. This is one of our prime examples of lost ancient technology. This was not a bunch of Egyptian slaves hacking out a giant monument for the pharaohs. This predates the pharaohs, and that is what we're trying to figure out, because conventional Egyptology, in my opinion, can't explain. We get to actually go in and have a close look at the marks. Oh, thank you. 1,200 tons. It's not only its size and its scale, but how the hell did they shape it? See how narrow the area is in here. So here, now you get a sense of scale. And it's around the side. This way. And now we get to actually go down into the pit. So this is the pit. This is the side of the obelisk. This is the wall. This is the way that it was shaped. Now if you have a dolerite pounder, or if you have a stone ball and you're this far away from it, I'm this far away, how can you possibly shape something this hard without having the ability to have the force to strike at it? You don't. So that blows. It doesn't matter how many, again, it's like in Peru, it doesn't matter how many people you have working at it. It's just silly to think that it was done by hand. All these scoops that we see are completely different than the conventional way of cutting and shaping granite in ancient times. And so it looks very much like there was some kind of scooping machine or mechanism that was able to cut out what this is. And this is, thank you, this is an unprecedented opportunity to look at one of the greatest achievements in situ. Inside we have the pit, one of the pits, and these are dolerite pounders. These are hard stone balls that would have been theoretically used to shape it, but the material is too hard for that to be an explanation. Again, very similar to what we see in Peru, evidence of ancient machining technology, and it's very fortunate that it's unfinished because it allows us to see the process in action. Okay? And it's why you need to bring engineers and geologists and other technical experts to a site like this to look at such a thing, because it has to be approached in a multidisciplinary way. It can't be done by one field of knowledge.